Curt.
Hey Kurt, how you doing?
Good. Struggling trying to back out of my driveway.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so, okay, yeah, the struggle is real.
It happens, man.
You know how it is, your backup camera's dirty and your side mirrors are just caked and you can't really see what you're doing.
Yeah, and it's super foggy today too.
So,
Yeah. It's
gotcha.
been rainy all week.
Alright. It's disgusting, dude. Alright, man, tell me what's going on.
So here's what's like kind of the update. I've been working on engineering projects. I basically sunk everything into that. So just now I have a lot of time, but I have no money. So I was like, let's really push social media hard. So I have a videographer, editor, who's been working with me, and we're like, how can we generate, income? And everything kept telling me real estate. Like 90% of self-made millionaires did it through real estate. There has to be a reason why. And I said, the only way we're going to be able to do this right is if we have a mentor who already succeeded, and we have to have like a compelling offer. So what I'm thinking is, I know you're a busy guy. I know you're doing your own deals. So we were wondering if we can maybe shadow you or you mentor us. We're happy to do any type of work you need. And of course, we're willing to make content for you. Like, we're really good at making video content and editing it. And we're making a daily vlog. Basically, the whole point of the vlog is to help ourselves and inspire others to say, hey, if you have no money, this is how you get started. Just work your ass off and do this and this and this. And that's what we're trying to do now.
Gotcha.
So
all right, now is this you and your wife?
No. It's me and a friend who's a videographer editor. So like,
Gotcha.
I'll be doing all the work and he'll be filming and editing all of it. And then my goal is to be able to take care of my family, retire my parents. That's my ultimate dream with the real estate.
Gotcha. Now, it's been a while since we've talked, hasn't it?
Yeah. It's been probably a few months. I know we were touching base like early on when I was just pondering real estate as an option. That was still when I was deep in the engineering project. But now, like, I have full focus on this, that this is the only thing I'm going to do with, my waking hours. And I think that will give me the highest possibility of success. I just need the right direction, the right mentorship.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I guess what I would have to do, listen, I don't mind doing some sort of kind of like nominal trade-off kind of deal. I guess what I would, number one, have to do, I know the stuff that I could probably bring to the table for you. I guess what I would just need to do is I need to figure out where I need help, and in the video kind of stuff is something that I am interested in. Part of my biggest issues I've always had with video is I don't have an issue coming up with like ideas for content and that kind of stuff. As anybody in probably video would tell you, the biggest thing is editing the videos, structuring the video and all that kind of stuff. So it's like, for me, it's, doing video, but also making the videos so that it, essentially that it engages people, it keeps them interested, you have the right amount of effects and all that kind of stuff. And that's where I've always struggled, and I've always been interested in it, but realistically, it's like, because of what I do full time, it's like I don't have personally the time to edit videos all week and try to make them perfect, and I'm not even that great at editing videos. So that's where I could certainly use some help and that kind of stuff. So
Definitely. That's a good trade-off. I'd say, at least at this early stages of like your real estate mentorship. And we'd also, we're filming daily and documenting the process. So what we could do is, take the best content of that and make you custom promotional videos weekly. And of course, as we succeed through real estate, we'll be your testimonial for, your trainings and your business. So like, I want to make this a win-win, right? And then of course, going further than that, we have a team of editors we can use. So if you end up wanting to do that later on as well, we can work out some type of deals with that as well, depending on what your social media journey and goal is. Like, currently, we've just scratched the surface. Like, we've only just passed 300,000 views on YouTube, about the same on TikTok. So we're really fresh. But we're seeing the trends that are getting like more and more videos, like which videos get, thousands of views, tens of thousands of views versus, views that just get a couple. And that just is all about consistency, right? So like, I think what we could do, depending on how your schedule works, we could meet up, any day you're comfortable with, potentially even a little bit every day. Get content of you out in the field doing what you do, and then compile that into a weekly video for you. And then we'll show our daily, experience of actually doing the action items that you tell us to do. You'll be like, hey, you have to do this, this, and this. And this will get you that deal. This will, secure cash flow, A to B. And that way it can be a win-win where you get a ton of great content and a testimonial, and we get to, grow our cash flow and actually be able to, start hitting our goals.
So here's what I would like to do, and you tell me if this is fine, okay? How flexible are you and your partner in terms of like meeting up?
Every day except Saturday, we can meet anytime.
Okay, that's great. I don't usually do anything on the weekends. I'm freaking slammed with family stuff and 4 kids. If I'm ever doing any real estate stuff on the weekend, it's because there's something important going on. But I guess essentially what I wanted to know is, are you guys able to meet up, say, this coming Friday morning? You guys come to my office, and what I would like to do is I would like for you guys to kind of, and this will help me, I want you guys to kind of just jot down a little bit what some of your goals are, what you would like to accomplish. I'll need to know things like what kind of capital do you have to use to invest towards this, that kind of stuff. And then what I will do on my end is I'll come up with a list of areas where I see that I need to, just kind of like what I talked about, video, blogs, that kind of stuff. I'll kind of write down a list of the stuff that I need, and then let's figure, because I'll tell you right up, my goal is I do not want to try to take advantage of you guys and your expertise in what you do. I want it to be, like I said, I want it to be a fair trade-off. Because we're obviously putting our cards on the table, I'll let you guys know where I need help, and obviously I know where you need help, but just kind of come prepared with some of those questions, and then let's figure out how we can work together and make this work, and then kind of go from there.
That sounds great. So Friday, if you could text me your address, and then how does 11 a.m. sound?
That's fine.
Perfect. Okay, so we'll meet Friday 11 a.m. at your office. We'll get some filming of that process done too, so that'll be great content as well. Just off the top of my head from those initial questions, we have all the time in the waking hours to dedicate to this. We just have no capital, so we have to figure out a way to get started with no capital getting started, and then once we grow capital doing deals, that way we can further that process along. And so full transparency, normally, if we were paying the equivalent, of being hired, it would be several K a month to work with us. But obviously your resource is very valuable. So until we at least get comfortable cash flow, we're willing to work around that and willing to help you for free, and of course be your testimonials. So,
Sure, that's fine. Yeah. And like I said, I'm totally down for that. And it's like I said, keep in mind, I'm not expecting you guys to completely take over my social media and make me 8 videos a month and do all this ridiculous nonsense. It's not nonsense, but I'm not gonna obviously try to take advantage. I mean, some of it might even just be like, I need you to teach me a few things.
Right. Well, furthering on that point, if you have a budget for that, we have a team that already in place to do that. So depending on what your revenue goals are, we can have a separate conversation just for that. If you want a full-time filming and editing team on your own, we can facilitate that. We already have that team in place.
Sure.
And that's as simple as, what are your revenue targets? What is your budget for that? And then we can figure out a way how many videos per week, per month makes sense to grow your social media, because it depends on the channel, right? If you're making long forms, YouTube, a certain amount matters, and then if you're doing TikTok, YouTube Shorts, or Instagram, that's a completely different story with short content. So we can definitely have 2 separate conversations, one fully real estate based, and then one fully, if you want a full team to build out, we can talk about a budget for that as well.
That's perfect.
Okay, great. Well, I'll see you Friday. Yeah, please just text me your address after the call, and if you need anything in the meantime, happy to do it.
When we hang up, I'll text you my address right now.
Sounds great. All right, see you soon, Curt.
Bye-bye.
Just got a real estate mentor.
Yeah.